Hello, welcome to the Mad Max channel. So today, or the next couple of days, or 1 or 2 weeks, depending on how long it's going to take me, I'm going to play the game Subnautica as a walkthrough. Now, there's plenty of people who've done it, but generally speaking, it's cut down versions most of the time. And I bought this game after watching the Mighty Jingo's gameplay, as one would put it, of him doing it, but his is a cut version, and his is hilariously funny. However, it's not a true I've gone for all the hours of watching him play it. Obviously, some people would prefer it being cut down. Anyway, down to the point of it. So, we're going to pick freedom simply because it's easier for me not to have to worry about food and water. And that's what we're going to pick. So, the idea behind this is well, there probably is a couple of people who have actually done a straightforward walkthrough, but I haven't actually really noticed it. So, if you happen to have that, that's great. Sorry to point out, but I'm going to be doing mine. So, we are going to play this game literally through as uncut as it gets. So basically, when you see me load up the game and see me not load up the game, then you know. So, the game itself wasn't too particularly expensive, cheap enough, gets its usual Steam updates. It is obviously mods available, but we haven't got any of those installed. We're not using cheats either. Basically, we're just going to play the game through as it is. Obviously, that's a bonus for people who haven't played the game or intend to play the game while struggling with certain spots. Now, the great thing about having a uncut version of the walkthrough is if you suddenly see me with a piece of technology between one episode and the next, chances are you go through the whole video footage, quickly zoom through it, and chances are you'll find out where I found it or what you've missed. Obviously, no one's perfect. I'm bound to miss stuff too. But that's the whole learning experience of the game. Anyway, from that point on, I'm just going to let the main intro go.
Launch in 3, 2, 1.
Well, the room's on fire. What's the worst that can be happening at the moment? Right. So, your main objective would be put the fire out. I'm going to need this thing. I will admit, I don't see many reasons why everything should be burning besides you coming out of the pod. This here is your tablet from the future, which strangely enough has a hard drive noise starting up. Won't bother asking why. So this thing obviously is your main piece of equipment. Controls your own personal inventory, blueprints which you'll need in the future, waypoints, pictures, logs, voice logs, and any other info-wise information on it. This pod itself has got several useful features behind it, one being a bog standard storage pod, a fabricator, more on that in a second, a health thingy-majig box, which somehow synthesizes these stuff, and a radio. Now, obviously, we need resources to repair the damage to this pod itself. Right, okie dokie. So, we know what we need. Let's take a view from upstairs. Well, considering that ship crashed from space, it doesn't look actually that bad. But looking around us, We're in trouble.
The Aurora
Fine, let's go swimming.
failure. Cause unknown. Zero human
Let's
life
play an
signs
episode of
detected.
Finding Nemo. Oh, first off, get some magic mushrooms. That thing flying towards you is an indicator that there's some sulfur nearby. Beware, those things explode.
Copper
And
is
at the beginning of the
essential
game, you don't
component
want
of
to just
all
pick
power
up stuff
equipment.
willy-nilly,
Probability
because you
of
can't
survival
store
has
everything.
just increased to unlikely.
What you want to do is basically look for the resources that you mainly require for producing the tools you need to advance yourself. And then at some point, you do want to start collecting, well, titanium, and lots of it. And to note, at the bottom is 5 shortcut things for tools and stuff. I do wish the programmer would have put in 8. That means you can just have your whole shortcut of all your tools available just to flick through. But, you know, such as such. And the game itself obviously has hostiles in it. The hostiles, whether it's gas, radiation, leeches that quite literally leech the blood out of you, radiation, suffocation if you were playing the survival one, dehydration, starvation. There's a lot of things that want to kill you or can kill you. Oh yeah, you can burn. Oh, yeah, there's those things. You can cook yourself too. This should be basically this code: 100 ways to die in the West. So, the theory behind this is we're going to collect a whole load of resources and we'll get back to the point where we fabricate some stuff. Okay, time to make some stuff. There's basically everything that we happen to need at this moment in time, which is a repair tool. Not quite sure what I made lubrication for. Running ahead of time, really. Now, titanium is one of those resources which is basically in abundance. You're going to have lots of it. By the way, you can drag items over like that, but you can also right mouse click on it, which is vastly quicker. Right, let's produce the repair tool. Let's fix things. Let's make a knife. By the way, the guy's not wrong. There literally is no weapons whatsoever. Well, so to speak. There is like a thing you can deal with spiders, but more on that later. Fix some fins, help us swim a little quicker.
Using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden. New blueprint acquired.
Right, a whole load of bits made. Oxygen tank, fins and stuff. Let's get this pod lighting working.
Lifeboat secondary systems online. Running full
Fix the radio. We're going to need that for the sequence of missions. Right, that's basically all we need. Right, let's go out and hunt for stuff. Okay, so a little piece of advice is if you happen to be swimming around and you happen to be near the stringy plant things with light bulbs on it, a very vague way of describing them. It happens to be things called reapers, the thing flying towards us right now. They are quite annoying, but also quite helpful. Quite helpful because the teeth. More on that at some other point. Other one, they like to collect all pieces of loose titanium flying around the place. They can bite you if they get you, but generally speaking, all you do is you swim away from them and do a list sideways. Basically, not moving fast, but swim towards the surface and do an upwards and sideways turn. They seem to miss you most of the time. Right, more magic mushrooms. Got some lead. More scrap metal. And obviously, the problem with storage is we haven't got much storage space. But there is ways of mitigating that little issue. Yeah, it's like that happens to be a territory for them guys.
New blueprint acquired.
Right, time to make more stuff. What are we need? Well, could do with a high capacity tank, but it's not the end of the world. Kind of putting too much interest in titanium at the moment, but we will need it. Trust me, you'll burn through the stuff quite quickly as soon as you start needing it. Batteries, at some point we're going to need that. Well, we kind of need to make some other kind of pieces of transport. Right, so OCD with organizing stuff. Don't worry if you got OCD, this game's good at organizing stuff. When you start building habitats, you make crates, you can store all your individual items in separate boxes, all your OCD needs. Trust me, it's great. Maybe one of the reasons why I like the game so much. Well, there's that. so after some organising, let's make a tool. The scanner. The scanner, which happens to be the only tool with infinite power from the battery. Right, literally, it's infinite. It does not have power requirements. All other tools use power. Just it somehow never needs charging up. So, a typical situation is go hunt some fish down. Right, let's do some scanning. Radiation. Don't you just love it? The grav trap. Now, just to point out, the grav trap is good if you happen to be in survival. Because if you go near an area where there's loads of fish around, launch one of those, and basically it does a gravity weld, it holds fish in place. But if you're playing in freedom mode, you won't need it. Now, I am extensively hanging around in a radiation area, which shouldn't be too bad, as long as you pay attention to your personal health, and also as long as you know which direction to go if you happen to be suffering from this problem. Obviously, you want to go away from the radiation. Okay, radiation issue sorted. We have some diagram things for the beacon. Beacon, quite useful. Just keep in mind not to make too many of them. Because I'll tell you what, you can absolutely splatter the screen with beacons here and everywhere, and then it becomes quite difficult to orientate and find the beacons themselves that you actually want. But they are obviously good for waypoints. Got another one of those gravity thingy majigs. Right, we have the blueprints for it. So is that where they're coming from? Right, let's pick up some sulfur. Oh, have we not scanned it yet? No, scan. That's it. Strange plant. Fish like hanging inside of it. It's like a nest for them. Hence the reason they suddenly start attacking you and explode on impact. You know, go figure. Ooh, coffee machine. Just keep on swimming, swimming, keep on swimming. And I want this case of collecting titanium. The less stuff lying around, the better. less likely you're going to be going, ooh, I haven't been there before. Right, let's get back to the pod, I guess. So, what shall we make? Well, we got some sulfur, got some other stuff. Oh, let's do a radio message.
Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours.
So, without needing too many diagrams of that, you can have a storage box, which quite literally floats in the same place in water. Quite handy. We're going to need a couple of those. Right, so, the next piece of technology is going to require some bits. Copper to be precise, I guess. Because what we want to do is make a sea glide. Which, even if you have like the future bigger vehicles, spoiler alert, you still quite kind of need it, especially if you have to swim away from the larger possible vehicles. But we're going to need more stuff. First aid box isn't recharged for a new one. So let's transfer this box out here. Come on, Mark. You must realize you can right mouse click again. No, this won't do for my OCD needs. No. Will that do for my OCD needs? Do I like the place where it is? No, I don't like it. We'll just stick titanium in it. Oh dear. I don't think we can drop inside the thing itself. Well, that's annoying. See, that kind of handy that we can't just drop it just inside. Had to do the test. Right, let's dump titanium only in it. Because to make titanium ingots, you need 10 of the standard cubes. So I think I'm going to keep all the other resources inside the life pod itself, I think. Yeah, I think I'll be doing that. Micromanagement. Honestly, what a time user. Right, time to look inside the PDA for information. Shall we listen to these messages? Nah, not really. No point. It's just going to be people whinging. I've been stranded. I'm in trouble. I am somehow managing to die, and you're the only one left on this planet. Or are we? Or am I? Good question. We'll find that one out later. I've got the Bluetooth information. Bluetooth? Blueprints? Yeah, you basically get information of every creature. The computer is capable of making an examination and say, this fish has a big eyeball that glows in the dark. Right, we have got some tools, but we still need some stuff. What is the other stuff that we need? Oh, we might not have one. Yay! First aid pack. Right, out we go. Let's go hunting. Okay, let's scan these things. They have a strange bottom to them. Yeah, that kind of bottom issue. Oh, what I didn't realise is that is went into the pathway of the other one. Typical. Right, back in the pod. What have I lost? Lost something, but I'm not quite sure what. Oh, it's alright, not too important. Never mind. There's certain circumstances where it becomes very annoying when you die. Lucky enough, we shall make sure we don't have it off it. Right, getting the diagrams for the sea glide. Basically, it's an electric motor with a propeller, and you hang on to it while it pulls you through the water. That's basically what it is. It's got everything we need to make one. Well, diagram-wise, we're going to need some batteries, as per usual. Now we scan it too.
Oxygen. Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
Okay. So, you'll see a lot of this on the surface of the sea salt. You also get to see one of these trying to chase you. Yep, we'll scan you. I can maneuver better than you. Yeah, yep. Who's chasing who now? That's it. Good boy, you stay away. I got things to do. People to meet. Or see. Vehicle bay. Well, I'm gonna need one of those. Well, after we made all those bits, let's do some more OCD mode. Let's see, what can we do to make something that we need? Oh, we need some copper. Not having copper. Nope, need some copper wire. The game doesn't simply make it easy to find something. Well, after a little bit of lurking around, let's play the next message. See if it's something useful.
This is LifePod 3,
Ooh,
uploading our
LifePod
coordinates.
3.
We're plugging some holes
Generally
in our
speaking, if
emergency
someone
speed
gives you
guide,
coordinates
so
to
if
a
we're late for the
LifePod,
rendezvous, don't panic.
you might want to find it
Also,
because
don't go
sometimes
without
there's
us.
something useful in it,
Seriously.
like a data
3 out.
card, which,
Signal
strange enough,
location
is meant to be the
uploaded to
same
PDA.
purpose as a USB stick, is vastly larger. And yet I don't understand why the computer thing itself just won't give me the plans of everything so I can just build it. No, you have to find blueprints scattered around over the sea. Why? And that's the thing saying, oh, we want to make sure you survive somehow. I've been thinking, swimming through the sea at night time and not being able to see is a dangerous thing. It's not actually that bad. It's actually quite safe to a certain degree, depending on where you're swimming. If you head out of the area quite badly, you could end up in trouble, for sure. Let's swim down. Oh, we're nearly on top of it. PD, and there is
Integrating
a
new PDA
USB
data.
stick, size of my hand.
New blueprint acquired.
Woohoo! Can make a compass. Don't know about you, I don't think I would really need a plan that big. I was thinking light bulbs on them trees certainly do light up at night time.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor.
Right, so what have we got from our findings? Not particularly much. Not much useful. No. We'll get another first aid pack. Let's make sure we have several to spare. Probably one of the most important things to have. And we have everything we need for a compass. We don't particularly really need it. Not really. Would be useful, but don't need it. We're not going to venture away too far. So we can use some visual points. All we need now is some copper so we can make a sea glide. And then we need to make the small vehicle factory thingy-majig thing. Also at some point we're going to need a laser cutter. Cut into stuff. Like sealed doors like that. Right, what we're heading towards is a thermal vent. Basically, there's heat coming out of there. Yep, precisely. We're burning a little bit. But if we're going to build a habitat base, that's where I'm going to stick it. So I can make a thermal generator thing. Which will use the heat and turn it into electric power so we can charge our battery cells and stuff. Yes, that is the idea. So if we're building a base, it's going to go there.
Seconds. Silver-based wiring kits are an essential component of many habitat modules. Seconds. Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks. Oxygen.
Okay, on board, get all our useful hull into the containers. We're slowly but surely growing our titanium stockpile. I don't know why I don't just simply make an underwater box. Come on, Mac, think about it. Make another underwater box.
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum
Glass and some
detonation.
copper wire. We
Continue
can make
to
the
monitor.
sea glide. Really? Will it really extend our operational range?
The sea
Never.
glide will increase
Never
your
guessed
effective exploration range. For your safety,
let's make
please
some
pack
titanium.
supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
Still need some other pieces to make a extended oxygen tank. Nah, it's alright. We'll get away without it. Yeah, make another storage box. We're gonna need some more walls built up with titanium. Good thing they don't just simply drift away, otherwise that would be complicated to explain that one. Come on, Mark. Have you not realised the right mouse click is quicker? Is it really so hard? Should we make another one of those boxes? Yep, we certainly shall. Right, so you depend on what kind of person you are. You'll either be happy to know or not happy to know that this here is the first episode of Subnautica walkthrough with the
This is Ozzy from
mighty
the
Mad
cafeteria. What
Max.
the hell,
No,
guys?
this Mad Max.
They
We
didn't
won't
warn
do
us this
mighty
might
Mad
happen.
Max. Yeah,
Our
I think
pod
that's a
was almost
sensible idea.
crushed by the sea moth bait on
So,
the way down.
on
Now
that
we're
note,
hanging on the edge of a cave system.
thank you very much
This
for watching,
grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull.
and I hope you like it.
Get us
If you
already.
do, like and subscribe.
Signal location
There will
uploaded
be
to
more
PDF.
episodes coming up very, very, very soon. Probably tomorrow, really thinking of it. And on that case, I'll catch you tomorrow. Cheerio.